A couple years ago I bought this camcorder for a pretty good price on eBay. This one was the Panasonic DVC Pro HD P2, and the P2 refers to the P2 cards that it used. I guess it was an earlier version of the SD cards, a different kind of digital storage medium. I would say it was a bit more cumbersome to use compared to an SD card, but probably a bit more reliable to use as well. I found this camcorder to be so much fun to shoot with. It's a professional grade camera, as you can see from all the buttons on this camcorder. It has a viewfinder that is actually quite nice, sizable, and when you flip the viewfinder open, you see a whole bunch of buttons in there, and also buttons at the top. You can control sound settings, you can control video settings. It has a whole bunch of features on this. It's very, very feature rich. The highest that you can go on this camera in terms of resolution is 1080i, not 1080p, but 1080i. But the reason why I'm actually doing this video is because when I bought this camcorder, it came with some really, really cool found footage on it. And I must say that the footage on this camcorder, they were just amazing. And this footage was about probably close to an hour of footage. It looks like it was shot in a stadium or a baseball diamond. And it features a bunch of kids. These kids are about probably 15, 16, maybe 14. The timestamp on the footage was October 16th, 2002. And obviously I don't know who these people are. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in the United States. I've tried to research the team based on the information on their jerseys, but I'm coming up really empty on that. This footage was shot in 720 resolution and also shot at 60 frames per second, so it's slow motion. And this has been rendered in 1080p, so I wanted to show you guys the resolution just to show you the capability of this camcorder. But not just that, but also to put this footage out there in case anyone can recognize anybody in this video. I mean, considering when this was recorded in 2002, if these kids are about 15 years old, they should be maybe around 34, 35, maybe 36 for some of them now, which is quite amazing. I would really love to meet any of these kids, or they're now adults, but I would really love to meet any of these guys to have a quick chat with them and to give them the footage actually. So if any of you can recognize anybody in this, by all means, or if you can give me some hints that will point me in the right direction, absolutely, let's do that. Now from the footage here, I can see that this guy right here is the star of the recording. It looks like it could be somebody related to him that was shooting this. But this actually looks quite professional in terms of how this was shot, how this was panned around. The footage is quite professional, and it just speaks to, I also think it speaks to the quality of the camcorder itself. And when you look at these images, you can actually see that this camcorder is quite usable. Even for the modern times, you can use it for some really cool things. So I'm just gonna let this play with some music, and I'll let you guys just watch. Unfortunately, there was no sound with this because it was shot in slow motion. So I'm gonna put in some background music and enjoy. Okay, so that's the end of the footage, guys, and I'm so glad you guys joined me. Like I said, if you can recognize anybody in these shots, by all means, let me know in the comment section. If you have any tips, if you have any idea what the team was or the teams were, any tips on where this stadium was or is, by all means, leave it in the comment section here. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.